I honestly thought he would have been a lot better than that, but it's cool to get the win. So he just came off a win over Roy Jones Jr., even though he's 55 years old, but it's still Roy Jones Jr. So, and then he won, or was it a draw over Mike Tyson? Anyways, yeah. I feel like I got that win from. I collected some credentials tonight. It was good.
Yeah, what does this say, this win for you in your career? I'm sure there was a time when people were writing you off, and now you just go win over a former UFC champion, a guy who's beaten Roy Jones Jr. What do you think this win does for your career, and how proud are you to have shown people wrong and get this momentum going?
It's good, I'm a real boxer, and a lot of people don't know that. So, all those haters that hate on me and say a bunch of bad stuff in the comments and online can suck my dick.
Who's next? Is that it?
I want big names like Anthony Pettis was a good name, big name. So I want to fight winners, and if something like were to happen tonight with Nate and Masvidal, I would like to fight Masvidal next, but I only want to fight winners, so fuck Masvidal.
Chris, is it your next move? Is it going to be boxing, or are you considering a move back to MMA?
For right now, I'm going to stick with boxing. So I take it seriously. I take my career seriously. I'm on a 6-fight winning streak now, so I want to fight real fighters, real boxers, and big names, and I want to get myself out there so I can reach the top.
Chris, what did you think about your team's performance against Masvidal?
I thought he did good, whoever scored it a draw, I think it was Sean Porter. That's the fuck him. That was some hater shit. But I think Nate won it unanimously. He outboxed him, and he had a really good performance. And so did the whole Nick Diaz army tonight. We trained hard, and I think everyone did good tonight.
One more question, guys. Anyone? Right in the back there.
Hey, Chris, you made a great transition to the world of professional boxing. What do you think is smooth along for you? How are you able to adjust so great to it?
I started boxing a long time ago when I was a teenager. I had a good amateur career, and I started professionally boxing before I started my MMA career. So I put that on pause, and now we're here, and it's showing for itself now. So it's not a big transition because it's something natural.
We got one more question.
Last question right there.
Chris, I just want to talk. They released payments before the fights came out tonight. I just want to know how you feel to see the Diaz team getting paid a big paycheck. And where's the after party?
Shit, I don't know. Where's the after party at?
Check Nate's Instagram.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to do something, so everyone should show up and let's get fucked up.
Come to Newport.
Yeah, Newport. We'll be out there. And it feels good to see the whole team getting paid and getting their shine on like we're supposed to, because we're a lot of real fighters, and there's a lot of people that don't know about us right now, so we're just getting started, and real fighting is going to take off to the top, and I guarantee that. And we're going to take out anyone who's coming and all the hottest people, and we're going to do that thing.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Good one, brother.
Hey, congratulations.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Thank you for covering it. I appreciate you. I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. I would love to hear your questions.
Shane, congratulations.
Thank you.
The biggest victory of your career, I feel like, at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
definitely
what's it
the
feel
biggest,
like?
definitely the biggest win of my career. I have to pinch myself. I'm like, wow, I literally just beat a 2-time middleweight champion, right? And I want to become undisputed middleweight champion, and I just beat somebody that did it twice. it's an incredible accomplishment and achievement. And I'm just like, wow. You know what I mean? I can't believe it. I'm still like in awe. So, thank you.
As the fight was playing out, did you feel like you were getting the better of him throughout
Absolutely.
the rounds?
Absolutely. I felt like I was breaking him down. I was sticking to the game plan. Obviously, when somebody misses weight, they really try, right, to get that. So that means that they're draining their body. They're draining their body. They're draining their energy. And so how do you stop that? You poke to the stomach. You poke holes in that gas tank. And towards the end, when they try to press the gas, there's going to be no fuel in the gas tank. So that's what happened.
Hi, Danny with Chicana Boxing.
How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Now, once Jacobs got his eye cut, what were you thinking as the fight just slowed down and you just had to kind of sit there and figure out what to do?
Yeah, I mean, when that happened, it was because, a lot of switching. He does like to switch hit and things like that. So your head can get, placed differently. And I tucked my chin, and, we got a little clash of heads. He got the worst of it. And truthfully, I was just trying to, hit at it, fan at it. Yeah, that was a threat now, right? There's blood in his eyes. It's a threat. Now I got to add on to that threat, right? So I got to throw punches at it, make him have to worry about that, and then he's not worried about anything else.
Shane, congrats on the win.
Thank you, brother. It's
Of
good to
course,
see you, man.
Good to see you too, brother. Did want to ask you, man. The crowd was getting a little antsy for that main event.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did it
Of
have
course,
any effect?
none
on
of that
the-
matters to me. It should matter to me. I'm a professional, right? So if my game plan is to do this, I have to do what is of me, right? If I go out there and let somebody else take me off of my road, then that's my fault, right? Nobody has to live this life. Nobody has to get punched by Danny Jacobs but me, right? If I get knocked out, everybody goes, oh, well, fuck him. You know what I mean? They're just going to be like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, he's not like his dad, right? They're going to say, yeah, whatever. They get, boxing fans, especially. You lose, psh, you're a piece of trash. They don't care about you. But if you dominate, like I did, what you going to say? Yeah, it was boring, but he didn't beat me, and I made a guy that has a lot of experience, like he said, not win a round. There was judges that didn't think he won a round, and I did that to a two-time middleweight champion. So, I mean, hey, they could say whatever they want to say, but they're not fighting like I'm fighting.
And can you speak a little bit to the confidence? You've got a win over a two-time champion. A big stage, your biggest win, like going forward, what does that do to your confidence as far as those matches out there for you and your career prospects after this moment?
I gotta say, this is not even my final form. You know the reference. You know the reference. This ain't even my final form. Let's go. Let's go. My goal is to be undisputed middleweight champion, and that's what's gonna happen. This ain't even my final form.
Hey, congratulations on the win. Jaime Ramirez over here with BJPen.com. You called out Lara at the end.
Yes.
So when can we expect that fight?
I don't know. We gotta make it happen. We'll figure it out. I got some things I gotta work out. I'm gonna be becoming a free agent soon, so we gotta work out those details. See what happens with that, and then moving forward, we gotta see about that. So we gotta take this one step at a time. I just gotta see where everything falls.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, my man over there.
Hey, Shane, you
How you
mentioned
doing,
to
brother?
me.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You mentioned to me a couple of weeks ago, win or loss, the goal stays the same.
Absolutely.
Middleweight championship. Does this give you more fuel to add that fire to get that strap?
Absolutely. These are gems and jewels that you just capture along the way of your goals, and you gotta love the process and continue to work on the craft. Even though I won, I dominated, whatever the case is, I can still get better. I still need more to get to my goals, and I'm going to keep on doing that. I'm going to keep on getting better. Like I said, this is not my final form. I'm going to get better. I'm not going to get worse. I'm going to get better. And so with that being said, this is just a step along the way. My goal is still the same, middleweight undisputed champion.
Any last questions for Shane? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I forgot to say, but I have to. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and I thank you. Man, I wouldn't be here without him, and all the glory be to the Most High. Thank you. And I thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you covering it. I love what you guys do. Keep on being a part of my sport, because without you, we wouldn't be anything. Nobody would see us. So we need you guys, and I love you guys. Okay? Thank you. Oh, I want to thank my wife, my beautiful wife right here. I love her. She's put up with me through all kind of training camp. If you know, like literally, I've been in training camp since my last fight, because I was supposed to fight in February, and then like all kind of like it's been a long road. Anyway, she's put up with my shit, and I love her so much. And I thank all my team. They put up with my stuff for a very long time. Literally, Larry Wade has paid for my strength and conditioning for like ever, and like all my people that have just put up with me and been supporting me. This win was for you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. There's a lot of people to name. Like when you get on the list of people to name, like there's a lot of people that I could name that have helped me along the way, and I just want to say thank you to all of them as well. This is for you guys, and I hope you're proud.
Thank you.
Okay, reporters, we have Solomon Echo, president of Fanmio. I'd like to say a couple words and thank him for this great show.
It works. Yeah, this was a pretty difficult event to put together. A lot of time, energy went into doing it. Both guys put out a hell of a fight. Personally, I'm not someone that actually does the professional scoring, but I thought it was a pretty close fight. Felt the judges might have been a little bit off on the scorecard, but congratulations to Nate Diaz. He came out with the win. We have a lot of other events coming. We've been working on some pretty big events that they take time. You want to do a big event, you want to do it right with the right fighters. It takes a little bit of time to get it together, but you should expect some new stuff from us later this year. Happy to answer any questions if you guys have any.
Okay, any questions for Solomon?
All right. Can you give us any indication on what fights you might be working on next?
I can't reveal what we're working on. It's definitely something I think everybody in this room would be pretty excited about. We have 3 different fights in the works, but one for later this year.
All right. And the relationship with Nate Diaz, is that something that's going to continue, or you're planning on trying to book him again?
Possibly. I mean, we'd have to have some conversations. see what we could work out for the next fight. You heard him. He wants to fight Jake Paul. But definitely we'll have some talks and see where it leads.
All right, and from my understanding, Jorge Masvidal is still under contract with the UFC. Was there any difficulty in dealing with the UFC and making this happen?
Difficulty? No. Fortunately, we have a good relationship with them. He is under contract with them still. We are under contract with him exclusively for boxing. But no, it was a pleasure working with them and putting this deal together.
All right, and final one for me. If you want to get Masvidal in for another boxing match, any opponents that just sound interesting to you?
Absolutely. And we're working on those. If I say it, it's a big reveal, so we'll save that for another day.
All right, I kept trying. Thank you.
Just one question from me right
Sure.
here. You just mentioned you thought the judges were a little bit off in the main event. Can you tell us why you think that and how you scored it?
Well, I just thought it was a very close fight. One of the judges, I think, had a draw. The other one, I think, was 97 to 93. I just felt it was pretty far off. I think it was a much closer fight than that. Again, I'm not a professional at scoring, so it's really, maybe my opinion isn't hold any weight. But I do think, my personal opinion, though, is that it was a much closer fight than what they put out there.
Did you believe that Nate Diaz won the fight, or did you think Jorge won?
I actually thought it wasn't. I thought they were going to call a draw. I'm not sure who won that fight. I think it was very, very close. But at the end, I mean, technically he won. So, and congratulations to him.
And last thing for me, what little bit of insight can you give us into how it was working with Nate's side, working with Jorge's side, bringing them together to make this happen? You know, what was the easiest thing about it? What was the toughest thing about making this fight happen?
Well, it wasn't an easy one. They're different people, they're different personalities. George and Nate are very much the opposite. They definitely have their own sort of way of doing things. We had a lot of promotional requirements in this event, so getting these guys to do everything we want was a little bit tough, but they came through.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Solomon, obviously sold out show tonight. Tons of people, tons of rowdy fans in attendance. Did you guys meet your expectation? Were you expecting a sold out crowd going into this?
Oh, for sure. We were thinking from the start. I mean, these guys fought a few years ago at Madison Square Garden, sold out the Garden. We had the same expectations here. It's a home state for Nate Diaz, huge fan base, for sure.
All right, good. All right, Jorge should be here in a minute.
Thank you, everyone.
What's up? Maybe sip of this Heineken real quick.
Jorge, my man, how are you? Great fight. Thought it was phenomenal. Solomon thought it was a very close fight. How do you think the judges scored? Did you think it was far off?
I definitely know the judges were influenced by the crowd because a lot of those shots were landing in the corner. I was just getting my timing, throw 3-4 shots, it wouldn't land, and then I'd throw a good power shot. I'd see that I'd hurt him, I'd back him up, or he'd start goofing around, hurt him to the body numerous times, and I think 1 or 2 of the judges only gave me 2 rounds. It's just no way, I definitely were looking at the fight right now in the locker room. The more meaningful shots, and a lot more of the meaningful shots were landed by me, so I just feel that it didn't go my way, but whatever, man. We're 1-1. We could run it back in somewhere like Vegas, make it a neutral place, and let's fucking throw down,
Last thing for me, Dean Toole said it, posted it earlier. 15 months in the making. How crazy was it? This 15 months run with you and Diaz, this rematch boxing. Can you wrap it up shortly in 15 months and finally happening tonight?
A lot of ups and downs. The fight got moved numerous times. You know, the camp was long. Thank God there was like no serious injuries. You know, towards the end, I got it. I had a couple injuries I had to battle through, but thank goodness I was able to make it here. All praise be to Jesus because I got this done, win or lose. It was a great experience. I learned a lot about the trade of boxing, the craft of boxing. Learned a lot about myself as well, and I got a lot of miles left in the tank. So I don't know who's going to be the next opponent, but we're going to be looking for somebody.
Hey, Jorge.
Sorry.
Carlo Prusa MMA over here.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Oh, man. What was it like going in this one as a fighter and as well as a promoter? What was it like balancing both?
A little tough, tougher than just in the UFC where we just get handed one role, which is just fight, get in shape. So this was a little different, but fun, man. I'm a businessman and I loved it. This is I wouldn't do it any other way. You know, this was amazing. You know, we're determining how many pay-per-views we get to sell, all that shit. So I definitely love it. You know, it's more hands-on.
Now, last question for me going forward. What's in the works maybe for your bare knuckle promotion? Can we expect some big shows coming up?
Yeah, we definitely got a show. We're gonna announce it pretty soon. We're gonna throw one down towards the mid to the end of September. We got some bangers, a title fight on the card, so it's gonna be a great one.
Jorge, so this is now 1-1, but you have so many different options, right? You have mixed martial arts, you have boxing, possibly something else. Do you know how you would want to do the rubber match with Nate Diaz? Where would you like to have it?
Definitely boxing. I guess call me a sore loser, and I don't want to do boxing. And if he wants to do MMA after that, we could do it. But definitely want to do boxing over everything, you know? Do it again.
You said you had a chance to kind of overlook the fight a little bit in the back. Was there anything that you saw in the footage that you kind of wasn't aware of during the fight? Because you said the crowd affected a lot of possibly the judges. Is there anything you saw in the fight or in the footage?
Shit, I mean, from what I saw, I definitely hurt him more than he ever hurt me. I got way cleaner shots, especially to the body. He never even did anything to my body. You know, I definitely hurt his body, and a couple of times that I hurt him, he backed up. He put a lot of pressure. He was coming forward, but he never hurt me. I don't think he landed any meaningful punches, you know, but 8 rounds to 2 is like fucking nuts, but whatever, bro, it's California, you know. I knew I had to get a knockout or, you know, some shit like this.
Josh Gross with the Orange County Register. 5 years ago in this building, Nate called you out. This felt like it could have been a full circle moment for you guys. Talk about seizing the moment in combat sports and how important that is for a fighter's career. And do you feel like you really did that with this promotion in this moment?
Definitely. I know no matter what, we put on a great fight. I mean, the shit people saying online, everybody's loving it. So I know it was a great fight, win or lose, you know. And that's what obviously the win first over everything, but then entertaining the crowd is another big part of it. So I'm glad we got to entertain everybody, and we could probably sell another arena wherever the fuck it's at.